Hey good people, and welcome back to the channel. By now, many of you who cared to watch the Oscars this past Sunday know that Angela Bassett was nominated for an Oscar due to her powerful performance in the movie Wakanda Forever. And many of you also know that Angela Bassett lost her elusive Oscar to Jamie Lee Curtis. Now many of us saw Angela Bassett's reaction to losing out on the Oscar, and many folks were immediately saying how she was robbed and how we need to boycott the Oscars yet again. I don't know about you, but it's been years since I've watched the Academy Awards show from start to finish. But I'm here to tell you why Angela Bassett wasn't necessarily robbed and why nobody should care about who wins the Oscars. I understand that this opinion could very well be unpopular, but I promise, the more time I spend explaining my perspective, the more sense it'll all make. So without any further delay, sit back, buckle up, and prepare to agree or disagree with what I'm about to say. For nearly 40 years, Angela Bassett has been making rounds on television and the big screen. As a kid, I remember seeing Angela Bassett in Spike Lee's Malcolm X and the Jacksons in American Dream series. And even back then, I realized that there was something really special about Miss Bassett's unique ability to fully dive into a role and become the character. When she starred in the Tina Turner biopic, What's Love Got to Do With It?, one could argue that she should have won an Oscar that year for her dedication to the role and for helping recapture the magic of Tina Turner. Year after year, Miss Bassett has been putting out movies and gaining new fans. So then comes the question, when will Angela Bassett finally win an Oscar? I believe that's a fair question. I mean, Angela Bassett has proven time and time again that she's one of the most talented actresses that's alive in Hollywood, and she's already won 2 Golden Globes, a Screen Actors Guild Award, and a ton of NAACP Image Awards on her resume. But I firmly believe that Angela will never get an Oscar, and I also believe that it's perfectly fine if she never does. Let's keep it real for a moment. In my opinion, the Academy Awards is one big popularity contest. I mean, the winners of these awards are usually decided by a small group of people within the industry, and in the rare instances when the public has protested that a certain actor or actress may have been treated unfairly, the award for Best or Supporting Actor or Actress is typically given to that person to quiet the mob. Now I know that a lot of people in the community might be quick to consider the Academy Awards racist. After all, an argument can be made that Denzel should have gotten Best Actor Oscars for his performances in Malcolm X, The Hurricane, and Flight, but he got it for Training Day, which was definitely a movie that didn't come close to showcasing Denzel's best performance. One could also argue that Michael Clarke Duncan should have won the Oscar for The Green Mile, and Samuel L. Jackson should have had at least 4 Oscars for his past movies. And let's not forget how the Oscars completely disrespected The Color Purple. But on the flip side, you take an actor like Leonardo DiCaprio, who should have gotten an Oscar for his performances in What's Eating Gilbert Grape, The Aviator, and Wolf of Wall Street, but he got it for The Revenant, which definitely was a movie that was not Leo's best work as an actor. Actress Glenn Close has been nominated 8 times for an Academy Award, but has yet to win an Oscar. You also look at an iconic movie like The Shawshank Redemption, which had 7 nominations and 0 wins at the Academy Awards. But circling back to Angela Bassett, a few months ago, there was speculation that Angela Bassett turned down the role for Monsters Ball, and it was given to Halle Berry instead. I truly believe that if Angela Bassett had accepted that role and did the infamous sex scene, then she would have definitely gotten her Oscar. However, I understand why she may have turned it down, and her not taking that role should definitely not blemish her acting career in any way. Furthermore, in my opinion, the Academy Awards lost its credibility a long time ago, and in my opinion, folks shouldn't put so much energy into complaining as to why things aren't the way they want them to be. I believe that as long as Angela Bassett continues to deliver top-notch performances in her projects, then her legacy will be remembered for decades to come, whereas most folks couldn't remember some of the folks that won an Academy Award. But I also believe that true fans of film and art could never deny Angela Bassett's talent or how she has impacted the entertainment industry. But that's my opinion, and I would definitely like to hear yours. Do you think that winning an Oscar will validate Angela Bassett's career? Or do you think that she really doesn't need to win an Oscar? Feel free to leave your comments below, and I'll reply to everybody. Until next time, stay tuned and stay safe. Peace.